Hi YouTube fans. So for those of you that might not know or realize, I have sisterlocks. I have been growing these sisterlocks for like a year now. August coming, gonna be 2 years since I started the journey. However, I had grown it before for like 2 years and then shave it completely off and regrow it again. So why I shave it off? Because it wasn't growing the way I wanted it. My daughter was the one who started it and she's inexperienced. So at the time she was watching a YouTube channel and then she started it. So what I had was the sizes were inconsistent. So it was long and it was, well, not long, but it had a good length because it was draping around here. I will show you in the display photo. So it was draping around here and I got so many compliments on it, and but there was some strand in between that was fat and some that was extra skinny, and I didn't like that because I try to be a perfectionist. So this is what I'm doing. So when I chop it off the first time, this is the hair that I had grown, and I shave it and chop it all off, and I decided to keep them just for souvenir. But then after that I start thinking, instead of throwing them out, why don't I take them out, see if I can take them out and then sort of reattach it. And so for this one here, I reattach it and make it a little bit longer. It was, the length of it was from the root to here. And this little part here I reattach, to give it a little bit more length. So I'm gonna show you. Sister lock is, for me, in my opinion, easier to take out than the traditional locks. Traditional locks, I think you can tighten it, you can cut it off, reattach it, tighten it, but it's hard to actually unravel it. So what I did, this is one of my original locks. So what I did, I use a needle and I start picking it out, because when you're doing sister lock, you use a needle to intertwine, or some people start their sister locks by twisting it and then it lock on its own. But this one, a needle was used to tighten it, so you can go in between the links to pull them out. So this is what I'm doing, going in between the link and pull them out. So the hair that I get comes out, and then what I'm going to do is to weave it underneath, in between, in the root, like that, you see, and then start braiding it like halfway to make it strong, and then twist the ends, and you'll see it's not hard. And like, there are some of my strands, like not a lot, but maybe one or two that are like, let me see if I can find one. Yeah, for example, you see this one here, this one is a little bit thin from the roots right out to the end. It's a little bit thin, so what I'm going to do is go under and then take the hair and start braiding it from here, and then as I read, I twist it and then use the needle to go in between and tighten to make it stronger. One thing I want to tell you, try to tighten your roots every 4 to 6 weeks. Don't wait until longer because your hair will get weak and start breaking, and you don't want that. So this one is a result of not tightening my roots on time. So because of that, like the hair that like start pulling away from the new growth in the scalp, so therefore it makes it thinner. Okay guys, so one thing I want to show you, I'm almost done taking it out. One thing I want to tell you is that to take this out, it's pretty tedious. You have to have patience to do it. But to be honest, if you're not using it right away, I wouldn't suggest to take it out. Just take it out as needed, because these here will get like tangled up and becomes like a bundle of falling hair, and you don't want that. You want it to stay straight when you take it out to be able to use it and get as little uh, knots as possible. So this one I almost finished taking it out. Camera. Oops. I almost finished taking it out. See, I have some knots there still. So I use the needle to finish take it out. I like to use the weave on needle, the one that we use to sew the weave, because of the way it's shape, you have better grip on it rather than using a straight needle. That is, in my opinion, that's how I feel. Okay, so now I'm done taking it out, and this is the result. This is the length of the hair. This is probably about 8 inches. Yeah, 10 to 8 inches this. So what I'm gonna do now is to weave this underneath my own ear, but I'm gonna separate it into 2 pieces. So one piece is look like so, and then this is the needle. I have another needle here. It's another needle you can use too, but I prefer to use this one because of where doing the attachment. I will have better control using this one, and also because it's a skinny piece of hair, it won't go through the needle eye as quickly than if I were to use this one. If I were to use this one, not seeing in the top of my head, it might just come right through the hole and then just make a mess of things. So what I do, I just twine this part and then I string it through the hole, just like thread. See, it goes right through. And then I'm gonna look for the thin hair that I showed you before. Where is it? So hard to... Okay, there we go. This is the thin hair that I showed you before. So now I'm just gonna go through it, but I'm gonna hold on to this part so that it doesn't get lost. Yeah, so now I got this right through, and I'm gonna back and braid it. Okay, so seems like I had to re reattach the extra piece that I took out in the beginning because it was too thin and I couldn't hold on to it. Basically, it was like too thin to hold on to, so I had to put back the extra piece in it. So this is how I do it. So I don't know if you're seeing me. Yeah, so I just braid it and keep braiding it because braiding it will make it strong and start locking together with the already braided hair that's in it, braided strand. And then, but I don't want to braid it all the way out, so halfway in I will just start twisting it. Oh no, yeah, start twisting it. So this had some volume to the fine lock that's already there from root to ends. And then I put this this in there to kind of lock it, bind it together a bit. Not too much, just a little bit. So I will have it from the root. So it definitely is thicker and feels stronger as well. So I hope you like my video and I hope you learned something. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned when I come to you with something else by Graceful Living. Please also remember to show your support by checking out my clothing website and brand name christarmor.com, sorry, christarmor.ca, www.christarmor.ca. Shop and just show your support, become a member of my site as well, and thank you for watching.